A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the UAB Blazers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Blazers will kick this deep, begin the game. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the LSU Tigers offense, we get the first swing today. There's the star running back jogging onto the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. And the defense cannot believe it. The interception is going to be wiped out. Roughing the passer is the call. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. QB decides to keep it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It almost was like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first and keep the chains moving.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle, but first down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But he makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The UAB Blazers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher, very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
Incompletion sets up a second down.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver.
The ball is picked off. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
UAB 0.
Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Defense is... There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Second down.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they're able to get him down. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So he run fourth down. Out comes the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And the Blazers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today. And the Blazers will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner will be brought down. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. The It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense in hurry-up mode. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. The Blazers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's
touchdown, UAB. Strong game by this quarterback. Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Pitches to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll feed the back again. Breaking free at the 35. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. The offense really clicking here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air, and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, UAB.
And the Blazers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's got it. Touchdown, UAB.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo, just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Can they keep this drive going? Try to convert on 3rd down now. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And now a carry here for the fullback. Powers through. Now it's 2nd down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll hand it off. There's some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield. Wideout's now clustered. Third down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Empty set now, 5 wide. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Second down play coming up. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. Big play in enemy territory, all the way to the 41-yard line.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
The Blazers churn out another first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with the lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Now rolling out to his left. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. Here comes the point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
UAB 35, LSU.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Close to the tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Timeout, UAB.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And he's going to launch it deep again. Catch made down inside the 20. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kurt, but they looked pretty